Who knew what and when? More on answered questions about the raid. The White House has said they didn't know a thing before it happened, but if true, why hasn't Biden come out to demand more transparency? My next guest is trying to get to the bottom of this. Joining me now is Florida Senator Rick Scott, chair of the National Republican Senatorial Committee. All right, Senator, good to see you. Where's Joe Biden been on all this? How has he not said anything? You know, I know the man wants to be on vacation, and I know he has a hard time taking questions from the folks, but why hasn't he spoken out about such a big move by the FBI and the DOJ?
Well, first off, is Biden always on vacation? Is it every week, or it just seems that way? I mean, he's always out. I mean, think about this. Where is Biden? Why wouldn't he demand? You know, he's going to be a former president someday. Why wouldn't he sit there and demand transparency? This is unprecedented. A former president, potential opponent to a sitting president, with an administration, the Biden administration, who's already targeted opponents like parents at school board meetings. So we've got to get to the bottom of this. One, we need to have a hearing. I'm on the Homeland Security Committee. We need to have a hearing. We need to have Wray and Garland come in and tell us exactly what they know, why they did it, what was the evidence they gave to the judge, what internal documents they have. We need all that today. We need them to come out and be transparent. Republicans, we're going to take control in November. When we do, all the information is going to come out. We'll find out exactly what happened. But this is unprecedented. I don't know where Biden is. I guess he's on vacation getting ice cream again. But he ought to demand transparency like all of us.
You know, Joe Biden ran as the great unifier. And you look at what this is doing, amongst the other things he's done, is ripping the country apart. But do you think that the Senate can actually get the DOJ and the FBI to comply with your request? I know you wrote a letter to Merrick Garland recently. Will they comply with the request of the Senate?
Well, I'll tell you what, if Christopher Wray and Attorney General Garland, if they want to have a reputation when they finish these jobs, they need, and both of them have said, all right, because I've talked to both of them, they believe in Congress's right of oversight. If they believe in Congress's right of oversight, they should be able to give us all this information. If they want to give it to me in a classified setting, they can do that. But the American public needs to have a much better understanding of why they did this, what information did they have, why the judge made the decision. There's a lot of unanswered questions here, and they're hurting themselves and they're hurting this great country.
You know, Senator, money talks, right? So I did oversight on the Financial Services Committee, and they totally stonewalled me. They sent me, press clippings and news releases. They might say they're going to cooperate, and they might say they want transparency, but the only thing that's going to drive them to comply with your requests is when you withhold their money. You say, you know what, we're going to cut your budgets. You're not getting cash from the Congress because we hold the power of the purse. You're not going to get it unless you provide those documents. Do you think the Senate and the House will go that far?
I expect them to. I mean, we've got to take our country back. We've got to fight for this country. We've got to stop having these career politicians making all these decisions. We've got to stop this partisanship that's going on up there. So we have got to do this. By the way, we have got to win in November. If you want to help, I tell everybody, text WIN to 55404. We've got to get the majority back. We will do everything we can to hold these individuals accountable.
Senator, and then after you get the documents, then get rid of the federal unions. Clear all these deep staters out. That's the next thing. But listen, Senator, I appreciate you joining me tonight. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.